It is springtime in the beautiful Kulu Valley of North India. Man and nature have awakened to a new life, a new rhythm. The music of the trumpet and the drum echo and re-echo through the silent valleys, heralding the coming of the new season. There is joy in the hearts of these simple hill folk as they bring their gods in procession from the surrounding villages. It has always been so in this beautiful valley, with its towering ranges of snow-capped mountains and virgin forests. It was the way of moving to music with the people of the Kulu Valley. Sometimes, according to their folklore, their dances tell the story of what happened in the valley long, long ago, of fights between gods and demons. At other times, they depict the incidents of a wonderful day's hunting, but more often, they just dance for the sheer joy of it. Their graceful steps and gestures are eloquent of their religious fervor, and their costumes strangely reminiscent of those worn by other peoples in other lands. And so the dance goes on for hours on end, the music of the drums and pipes echoing from peak to peak of the surrounding mountains, finally fading away in the mighty silence of limitless space. Now to another phase of folk dance, another valley in the hills, this time in Assam. But life has not been so quiet and peaceful here. Only a few months ago, this Mao village in Manipur state was the scene of war, a war in which its inhabitants, the Nagas, played a brilliant part in helping to keep India's frontiers safe from her enemies. If you talk to those who have fought on the Burma front, you will hear much of the heroic deeds of these hillmen of Assam, who have proved themselves in the stern test of battle. But before that, they had had equally famous victories way back through the ages. And it is these victories that the Nagas commemorate in their tribal dances. You and I have to go to our history books to remind ourselves of past wars. The Nagas had their victories graphically recorded in their picturesque dances, as vividly as the maps and diagrams in our history books. Their surging and virile movements tell of battles of long ago, and the stirring martial choruses, handed down through generations, perpetuate their triumphs and indelibly engrave their victories throughout the centuries. we pass on to other hills and other valleys, to India's distant northwestern frontier, where too tribal dancing is practiced with zeal. But here it has evolved a stage further. Instead of remaining a mere expression of religious feeling and martial fervor, it has grown into a skilled art, like this Kathak dance. Kathak is part and parcel of the life of the Northwest frontierman. And because it is a set and connected dance, requiring an intricate pattern of persons and movement, none of whom must stop even for a split second, it calls for teamwork and a splendid sense of timing. Each member of the team is an expert in his own right, wielding the razor-edged sword with astonishing dexterity to the intoxicating throb of the drum, the result of lifelong practice. And the older they get, the better they seem to do it. So, in many parts of India today, in widely separated hills and valleys, the people retain their traditional dances, stepping to the old measure and expressing themselves with the very same movement and rhythm that were evolved on the day the dance was born.